We always knew millennials would doom us all. A new survey about technology says a quarter of millennials would date robots. The report, by advertising firm Havas, surveyed 12,000 people. Of those, more than 1 in 4 18 to 30-year-olds reckon it would be pretty normal to date a machine. It looked at people from 32 nations across the globe. Reportedly, men were very interested in botting up. And apparently, British men were the eagerest to get down and clunky. So, 25% of the world are robosexuals? Big deal. At least with a robot, you can always trade up for a newer model without going to court. Here's more on robot relations. Robots will soon be able to have your babies. Okay, so maybe your companion bot can't pop out a real-life baby, but there's still always 3D printing. Wait, what? Catalan engineer Sergei Santos really likes robots. We mean really likes, which is probably why he created Samantha. Santos says his robot will soon be able to have a conversation with him and judge his character. Unfortunately, saying no still won't work for her, so kinda like Hollywood. The creepy creator says you can even make a child with your Samantha bot. Santos says all it takes is an algorithm, a 3D printer, and voila! A bot for sexy times that you can create a fake child with? What more could you ask for? A lot, actually. Maybe Santos is onto something? Besides his robot, that is.
French woman wants to marry robot lover. A French woman has built her own robot lover, and she plans to marry him. As a child, Lily said she loved robots' voices. When she was 19, she realized she was a robosexual, meaning she's only attracted to robots and really dislikes physical contact with humans. She built her robot lover, which she named Inmovator, by 3D printing. Lily has lived with him for 1 year, and the happy couple plans to marry when robot-human marriage is legalized in France. Lily didn't reveal whether she's having a sexual relationship with her robot beau, but she is training to become a roboticist to further her passion in the field of robots.
E equals MC, humanity's screwed. This cyborg Einstein and his Saudi fembot buddy dished out a harsh prognosis for humanity this week. Both are designed by Hong Kong robot firm Hanson Robotics. Speaking at the Web Summit conference in Portugal, Einstein bot called humans problematic and said they need to heal themselves. The robot professor reportedly theorizes that we will be the issue when it comes to cooperation between humanity and robots, not the cyborgs. Think that's bad? Well, his fembot buddy Sophia says they're going to take our jobs. Einstein bot also says humanity cannot solve issues like the climate, violence, or terrorism. Does that mean robots will? Who knows? But if the robots did, perchance, stumble into the DPRK and solve that issue for us, would it really be such a bad thing? Detective Robot has killer rhymes. Literally. A detective robot will try to crack the case of the Zodiac Killer as part of a new documentary for the History Channel. Named Carmel and developed by Cali scientist Kevin Knight, the system will help crack the codes of the Zodiac Killer. Zodiac was a serial murderer in Northern California during the 60s and 70s who left a series of encrypted clues, but was never caught. Carmel has been programmed to think like Zodiac, and as such, the supercomputer has started writing poetry. Here's a sampling. Confused and bruised and poisoned by the master. Confused and blinded by the helpless scheming. Confused and blinded by the dreadful slander. Now, as poetry, that sounds disturbing to say the least, but if sung in verse to some Norwegian death metal, we bet it wouldn't sound so bad. But it's all harmless, really. It's not like they taught a supercomputer how to think like one of history's most notorious and uncatchable serial killers. Oh wait, damn it, California. How would taxation of robots work? Calls from the British Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn to publicly manage automation this week have led to speculation he's looking to tax robots. But how would that work? Replacing workers with robots means less salary and more profit for businesses, but also less taxes on salary for the state to collect. Any robot tax would likely need to fill this gap in public finances. The Institute for Fiscal Studies estimates that the British government will collect £716.5 billion for the tax year 2016 to 2017. 43.1%, or £308.6 billion of this is contributed by the 30 million people in the British workforce. Separately, a PwC study estimates that 10 million British workers may lose their jobs to automation. If permanent, and not counting the amount the government may save from automation, this would lead to a shortfall of £92.6 billion, or 30%, in what the British state collects. A flat robot tax may help fill this gap. However, calls for automation to help people live comfortably via state-provided benefits, such as universal income, may well see automation taxes rise. But such a move would likely scare off private industry from investing in the United Kingdom.